so sour, baby. Running out of steam, every day be the same. Living like this, testing all my patience. Need a bit of you every time I drink.
Hello, welcome back. Or I guess if you're new, then just welcome. But if this is the first video that you're stumbling upon of mine, weird? It's a weird choice to find me, but hi! If you don't know who I am, my name is Lo. I do whatever I want because this is my channel. So, lifestyle. Sometimes I talk about Disney. I work there. No, this weird corner. Sometimes I vlog. Who knows? Who knows? Who's gonna stop me? No one. Today, I'm excited because today I'm talking about my morning routine. I've seen a ton of these videos and honestly, I love them. Mostly because I think I like watching people who are way more productive than I am. I would like to preface this by saying that I am not a morning person in any way, shape, or form. So if you watched these videos before, you've probably seen people who are like, I wake up at 6, I wake up at 8. That's not me. I'm not that girl. If you're watching this for some reason, like in the future, later in life, the time that I'm filming this, it is May 22nd of 2020. We are currently still in a lockdown. Where I live is in phase 1 right now still. I think they're waiting like a week and a half to go into phase 2. Stores are opening, but I don't really want to leave my house because I'm a responsible adult. So I've been laid off for about 2 months at this point, and I've been trying to use this time to just get more healthy habits, I guess. Normally, I'm one of those people that will work 8, 10, 12 hours if they let me, and then just come home and sleep. So I've been really using this time to just like relax and slow down and do some things that I enjoy. So that is what this is. This is by no means my regular morning routine when I'm working a real job, so keep that in mind. I am not someone who wakes up an hour early to go to the gym before work. I am not someone that can like sit and read a book for 2 hours in the middle of the day because I work a desk job. This is just things that I like to do that I've been trying to do during quarantine to kind of slow down and relax and enjoy myself. I'm definitely a night owl. Like I said, I'm not a morning person, so if you want to see a night routine and things that I've been doing to kind of wind down and get myself to go to bed before 3 a.m., let me know and I can do that as well. But that is it for now. If this sounds even moderately interesting, please keep watching. Also, feel free to subscribe. We are almost at 5,000 friends, which makes me so happy because I've had this channel for like 47 years at this point. Leave me a comment on things that you either are doing during quarantine that are making you like feel better about your routine, or things that you'd want to incorporate into your routine, because I'm always switching things up and it means a lot to me when you guys like videos and comment and subscribe, because I am a little baby YouTuber still apparently. But now let's get on into my actual routine. Oh, I just started doing my own nails at home and I forgot how hard it is to do anything with them. To start off, like I said, not a big morning person. I will wake up early for work, so I work a lot of like 8 a.m. shifts or 8:30 shifts. I'll wake up early for those. Obviously, your girl worked like 6 a.m. character dining shifts with like an hour commute when I worked at Disney, so I can get up. I just don't prefer to if I don't have to. So for quarantine, I've been setting my alarm for anywhere between like 7:30 and 9:30, kind of depending when I go to bed. Today, when I filmed everything, I woke up around like, I'd say 7:45, and then I just like sit in bed for a bit. I know a lot of people say like don't go on devices and things like that first thing in the morning. It's just like a part of my routine at this point. Or I'll see if I have any notifications and then immediately like watch YouTube videos or watch, I don't know, if I'm watching something on Netflix, I'll watch that. Right now I'm like just finished season 1 of Dead to Me on Netflix and I am so hooked. So if anyone watches Dead to Me, hit me up on Instagram because I want to talk about it, because I have a lot of feelings. I usually just like hang out for half an hour and relax. A few things that I've been trying to do every single morning, I'm not the best at it, but I try, is drinking water. I recently purchased a new water bottle. It's 32-ounce hydro flask. I talk about it in this haul video, where I got it and everything like that. If you are also Canadian and have a hard time finding cute hydro flasks, details will be there. But I recently picked this up to try and drink a gallon of water a day. If I fill it up first thing in the morning with as cold of water as I can get, and I start first thing in the morning before anything else, it makes me drink more, obviously. First thing I do is drink my water, and then I take like vitamins, I guess you call them. I'm a vegetarian, so I take a B12 supplement because that is generally something that only really exists in animal products, which I do not consume. So I take my B12. This other supplement is a green supplement. I don't really know how much it does. I just found them when I was moving and I had a big bottle of them. I'm not always great about getting my greens. I do not like leafy greens, so I'm not a fan of spinach or kale or salads and things like that. So if I can get some more micronutrients in an easy way, I'll do that in the morning as well. The probably first thing once I like sit up and get my day going and have my water is my skincare. This is something that I've been really trying to be good about now that we are in quarantine and I have all the time in the world to do it. I don't do my full skincare routine in the morning because I do like a way more heavy skincare routine at night. Like I said, if you want to see a nighttime routine, let me know. I also talk about it in this video, but it has changed a little bit since then, so keep that in mind. But I do like a mini skincare routine in the morning. I'll pretty much always use something to exfoliate, so this can be like different products. I kind of switch it up. Right now I'm using the Ordinary glycolic acid. Comes in this huge bottle. It's like 10 bucks, super good deal. I like this because if there's anything that I for some reason left on my face overnight, or if I slept in like a sleeping mask, or if I just have like something that's still sitting on my skin from the night before, this takes everything off. It really smooths everything out. If I am gonna wear makeup that day, this makes a huge difference in the way that makeup sits on my face as well. So that is why I love it. After that, because I just dried out my skin with an exfoliant, I like to hydrate my skin. Again, toners, I kind of switch this up. I'm not picky. Right now I'm using one from Belief that's like more of like a milky creamy toner, and I really like the texture and consistency of it, so that's why I've been using that. But I just kind of massage this into my skin and moisturize, kind of bring some life back into my skin before I actually use what I use to moisturize. Right now I'm using the Sunday Riley CEO oil as my moisturizing step of my skincare. I really like this. I don't know if it does a huge difference in terms of like brightening and discoloration and things like that with vitamin C. If I'm going to use a vitamin C for that, I usually will use a serum like Drunk Elephant or The Ordinary has one. There's a bunch of different vitamin C serums. Ole Henriksen has one too that I used for years. So I don't know if it's a huge brightening factor from it, but I do like the feeling of it on my skin. If I have some time in the morning, I'll try and do a little bit more of this like facial massage technique. I notice when I do this, I'll literally like feel my sinuses flush sometimes, which can help with like puffiness and obviously like clogged sinuses and things like that. It's not hard to do. You can look up facial massage techniques. You can look up ways to like relax tension and things like that. Usually I will just like press down here and pull up, and then applying pressure like on the 3 points of your brow bone feels really good. It's the same as if you apply pressure to your temples, but like all over your face. So if I have some time in the morning, I will do that as well. Now, on to kind of electronics. I will pull out my laptop, and usually while I'm like doing my skincare, I'll watch YouTube videos. Today, The Sims gave like a bunch of people who are game changers, which are like The Sims influencers, I guess, early access to a pack that they're launching in June. So like every Sims YouTuber that I watched uploaded the like eco living tryout video today. So I was watching like literally an hour worth of The Sims videos this morning while I was doing this. I also try for the most part to watch more like calming content in the morning. So while I am subscribed to a lot of like commentary channels and channels like that, I like to watch like vlogs and what I eat in a days and things like that that are more like chill and relaxed from people that are more chill and relaxed, because I feel like it just brings like good vibes in the morning while I'm still calm and just like hanging out. You know what I mean? You know what I mean if you watch YouTube, I think. Oh, also I didn't mention this before, but like I don't drink coffee, so this is my caffeine in the morning. And I know someone out there is like, ew, you're disgusting drinking a Diet Coke before noon, but like I don't drink, I don't smoke. This is all I have. Let me have this. I kind of just like start to check my socials. First thing in the morning, like I will roll over and look at things that are kind of like immediate, I guess. So I'll check like my emails on my phone. Like I said, if there's any like notifications on my home screen, I'll check those while I'm just like hanging out in bed for the first like 15 minutes before I like even get up to get water. But once my skincare is on and I'm kind of like actually awake, that's when I'll start to check other things. I'm an admin in like one of the Facebook groups for Canadians for Disney, so I'll go on there and see if there's any like posts that need to be like dealt with, or if any people are like looking to join the group, I'll like review their profile before accepting them, things like that. It's mostly what I do on my laptop.
You burn my chest just like tequila. Wanna show you why you don't really need her.
double check apps on my phone. So things that are more compatible or just don't work on my laptop. Like for some reason Twitter doesn't want to load on my laptop in a browser, so I'll check Twitter on my phone. Usually I'll open TikTok, but I don't let myself watch my For You page or else I will get sucked into TikTok for hours. So I'll just see if I have any notifications on TikTok. Snapchat obviously isn't on your computer, so Snap I'll check. Oh, Reddit too. I know Reddit is mostly on desktop, but I personally like Reddit on mobile, which I know is not good. I know that's like the unpopular opinion, I get it, but I'll check Reddit on my phone as well. I'll also check Instagram, check out people's profiles if anyone's followed me. I try to stay off of my explore page and I don't spend a ton of time on my feed. I'll usually catch up on stories both on my Disney account and my other account, which I don't use, so people keep following my other account. You don't need to. I don't use that account. I need to put them together. I'll go watch people's stories, but I don't spend too much time on my news feed. But generally if I have like DMs, that is where most people will reach out. And now that on desktop especially, you can check your DMs on Instagram. Thank you Instagram for doing that, but I'll go through that in the morning as well. The only thing that's kind of like new that I've tried to incorporate is, I don't know if this is a thing, I've heard a few girls talk about it, so it's not just me, but I'm bringing back Pinterest in 2020. I don't know what it is, it's just like a nice little bubble to live in. I feel like so much of social media is like people fighting for numbers and things like that. Pinterest is just like a little chill bubble. You can like literally curate your own little space and just do whatever you want, and it's not about likes and follows, it's just about you curating something that you enjoy. So I do have different boards. I have like a social media board that I actually just created today. I have a food board, a Disney board, a Christmas board. So I will go on Pinterest for a little bit and just browse, see if there's anything I want to do. If I feel like cooking later that day, I'll like pin recipes. But I don't know, I just like what Pinterest is. Like it feels like a toned down, relaxed social media, so I dig it. At this point you're probably like, you don't eat breakfast? No. I'm not like actively intermittent fasting, but I do kind of try to, mostly because otherwise I will eat 6 bags of Doritos at 10 p.m. and no one will stop me. So if I tell myself I'm intermittent fasting, even if I'm not within that like 16-hour window, it forces me to not snack in the middle of the night. So the last thing I'll do will be food, but it's coming, I promise. Depending on the day, I will do something different in the morning to kind of relax. Sometimes I like going for a walk. I'm very lucky where I live somewhere that's absolutely gorgeous. If you follow me on Instagram, I post the sunset like every night and it's beautiful. The last week it's been like really ugly all day. It's been raining on and off, so I didn't want to go out. I'll show you guys, it's really gloomy today. So sometimes I'll go on a walk. Today I didn't because it was ugly. Sometimes I will do yoga or stretching or something along those lines. It kind of depends. I was doing workouts, so like everyone else in the world, I was doing the Chloe Ting. I was doing the 25-day challenge. I got like 4 days in, and then I found out I had shingles, so I had to stop. There's a video coming about that too soon, I promise. I'm more of a night workout person, I'm not gonna lie. Like I said, I'm not a big morning person, so I like to do low impact things generally in the morning, but sometimes I'll like do an online workout. Like I was doing Chloe Ting kind of like afternoon time. Yoga by Adriene is probably like my most used yoga, I guess, online. So I would do her sometimes, even just like stretches in bed. You can literally look up like yoga in bed, like things that are super low impact and relaxing. The last thing that I'm going to talk about before breakfast is tarot cards, which this is a polarizing topic. I understand some people really like it, some really don't. I'm not super spiritual. I'm not into crystals. I'm not into incense. I'm not one of those people. Kudos to them. I just don't get it. I do love tarot because I think if nothing else, it gives you an opportunity to just kind of like relax and breathe and think about yourself for like 2 seconds, which I know sounds selfish, but I think the world is like so busy, and especially spending the morning already on social media, you're already thinking about all these other things that you need to do. I feel like it stresses you out, and if nothing else, it just gives me 5 minutes in the morning to like think and like be grateful usually, and like sometimes set an intention for like the day, and usually you like want to like set some sort of intention or thought for the reading, so it just gives me like 5 minutes to breathe. This is something that I don't do every day, but I really wish that I did do every day, because every single time that I do this I feel amazing afterwards. I actually loved my reading today. I've been feeling really good about them recently. If you know tarot, you understand that like sometimes it just doesn't hit and sometimes you're like, I get this, and today felt really good. So it's just a little bit of like me time to relax and breathe and think. I just did a 3-card spread, so I did past, present, future today, which is like the most common spread. Sometimes I'll do 5. I haven't got higher than 5 because I am definitely still a beginner. So if you have any advice or anything like that, let me know, because I am super new to the practice. I am by no means any sort of expert. I've done like less than 10 probably. I'm super new. I know a lot of people do journaling and I am not one of those people. I want to journal, but I can't journal unless like I'm doing like a vacation journal or I have a reason to journal. Like I just can't write. My brain doesn't work like that. So this for me is like another like little bubble of me time where people may meditate or journal or things like that. I am not a silent meditator. I'm not a journal. I need guided meditation if anything. So this is kind of my version of that. Sometimes I'll put on makeup in the morning, sometimes I won't. Obviously I'm wearing a little bit more makeup today because I am filming today. So like it kind of depends on the day. If you want to see the makeup that I usually do for filming, I have like a bajillion get ready with me videos. So those are like super easy to find, and I do pretty much the same makeup most days. Even on days that I'm just like going to the store or running up to work and grabbing something, I'll usually use a few things. I tend to put on like contour. The one that I use the most is the Fenty contour matchstick in amber, something like that. It's super cool tone, so it's great if you are pale. It blends out easy. I can throw it on with no foundation. Looks great. I'll usually throw in a bronzer if I don't do that. Sometimes I'll do them together just to warm up my sad pale face. And then I'll usually throw on brows. I like a brow pomade most of the time just because I don't have very many eyebrows in general. But sometimes I'll just use something like Glossier Boy Brow or the Anastasia Dip Brow Gel just to throw something in there. And then I'll pretty much always wear mascara because I have white eyelashes because I am very blonde. So that is kind of my like really lazy quarantine makeup routine. And last, finally, we are on to breakfast. I would rather eat my big meal as my dinner. I'm just one of those people. Or save like a huge chunk of calories for like dessert foods, which may not be the best, but honestly it's what gets me through. So I just made some like, I guess, stewed apples. I don't know what else to call them. I really saw this recipe from Emma's Rectangle, who does weekly vlogs, and she talks about it in a couple of vlogs, but it's literally just apples peeled, cut up, thrown in a saucepan, cinnamon, some water to help boil them down. I added stevia because I wanted a little bit more sweetness. Wait till that starts to like caramelize, mix it up, and then I threw like a 1/4 cup of ground oatmeal. I don't know, oatmeal on top, just for a little bit more like density, I guess, to it. That's what I had this morning. A couple hours later, like after the morning was over, like 2 hours later, I also ate like a 1.5 cups of roasted chickpeas. So we're doing good. That's about it. At that point it's like noon, 12:30, 1, depending on the day. Sometimes I'll just do like other little things. Like I said, sometimes I'll work out. I had to glue on 2 of my nails that fell off this morning. Sometimes I'll clean. Oh, the other thing, I didn't mention this. Normally when I'm cooking, I will listen to some sort of podcast. So it comes in like ebbs and flows of what I like. Sometimes I like more wellnessy things. Sometimes I like just like gal chats. Lately, I've been really into Behind the Bastards, which is a podcast that essentially just like talks about crappy people. So the one that I was listening to yesterday was on Nexium, like the cult, and then the one that I was literally listening to before I stopped to record this, The Ballad of Dr. Orgasm. So this has been my new obsession. I can just like put it out and listen to it while I'm like chopping the apples and cooking. Because I live alone, I just kind of like hang out and I have no one to talk to. But yeah, really into podcasts. If you want me to do a video on like all of my favorite podcasts, I literally like binge listen to podcasts. I love podcasts, so I can talk about that, but I'll do that. And then usually while I'm doing my tarot spread, I will play some sort of like relaxing music, just depending on what mood I'm in. Lately, I've been listening to, the playlist is actually by Kayla Nicholson, the YouTuber, but she's a playlist called Good Night, which I'm guessing is like her sleeping playlist, but it's really like calming, relaxing music. Some of them have words in them, some of them are just like acoustic sounds, and it's really nice to have like just relaxing tunes while I do my tarot spread. So those are kind of just the things that I listen to in the morning. And then at this point, yeah, like I said, it's 12, 12:30, 1, and then it is the afternoon, and usually I just eat and watch Netflix or film for like 4 hours, and then I start my nighttime routine. That is it. That is all. I hope this was fun for you guys. I don't normally film videos like this. Normally I just like kind of talk to myself or get ready in front of you guys, and I don't film a lot of like extra clips, but I really enjoyed it. I forgot how much fun it is to like plan videos and like actually edit things together, and lately I've been like more into that, more into like editing thumbnails and things like that. So if you guys like this, then let me know, because I'll happily keep doing it. But I don't know, I feel like I've just been like messing with my style more lately. If you're someone who's like an older viewer of the channel, obviously the Disney parks are closed, which is what my channel kind of like blew up on last year. So I've stopped talking about Disney as much because there's no parks open. I've been kind of like changing up what I'm doing more, and I've been really enjoying it. So I hope you like it too. If there is anything else that you guys would want to see, let me know. Leave in a comment down below. All my links to everything else are down below if you want to hit me up. If there's anything else you want to see, like I said, let me know. Please subscribe. I just want to hit 5,000. I don't know why. I would just appreciate it, okay? And I will see you guys in a couple days. Bye.
Running out of steam, every day be the same. Living like this, testing all my patience. Need a bit of you every time I drink. Like a love, like a love.